You think we've got the budget? I think.
I don't think we've got the budget.
Film industry. Yeah.
I think we definitely. Yeah. One sec. He's plus backing already.
He is. He's plus back in before the game even starts. That is dedication to the cause. I want to talk to you, and we always talk about the kind of psyching out your opponent in kind of social conditioning ways, and I think that's quite a good way of doing it, right? You start the game like, oh yeah, let's get into it, and then you just release the tension. Press F3.
Yeah.
Genius, genius. I've no master. Not a master getting hit by rockets though. That looks.
Whoa!
What?
Oh, he's joining Cirque du Soleil.
He is.
Wish I was in Cirque du Soleil.
I don't think you've got the body keys artist so far.
Yeah. I could though, right? I could.
I mean, you can do anything you want. I guess you have to be fairly short to be a trapeze artist. Height is an advantage.
Yeah, it's like jockey, F1 driver, trapeze artist. These are the things you can do if you're bordering dwarfism.
Yeah.
Apart from that stuff. No, I'm not actually a dwarf, because that would probably get you disability living allowance. I don't know. Might do.
I've never been a dwarf.
I've never been a dwarf either. No.
So Ivan, waiting up here.
Look at this guy! Look at this guy up in loft, treating it like it's his own gaff.
Yeah.
If you don't make this man move, he will not. He will not. He is moved by rocket power at the behest of Kyto and nothing else. Love him. I mean, it's one of the things in Reflex, right? I feel like sometimes people don't seem to have a very unique style, right? A lot of Reflex players play somewhat similarly. There's a lot of really good LG players, yeah. But mostly everyone's like pretty aggressive, pretty mechanical, and they've got good movement, and people are somewhat well balanced. So even if on certain maps, on certain occasions, someone like Ivan can be a headache for us commentators, it's cool to have the variation and yeah, variety, if nothing else.
Yeah. Maybe she was born with it. Maybe it's
maybe. Ivan does get a frag on the board as Kyto a little bit limp there. Unable to get too much damage on, just eats a hell of a lot of LG. But what Ivan needs to turn this into is this red up. He does. Converts.
Yeah.
He's like Johnny Wilkinson to finish the 2003 Rugby World Cup. Come on, you hearts, you red roses or something. I don't know.
I would have liked to have seen delay the red a little bit more if he could, because it has put it in this awkward timing where red and mega is coming at the same time. If you want to do some high-level casting, let's talk about item clashes. Item clashes is a good way for the out-of-control player to get back in.
One of the best ways.
Yeah.
And Kaito's just going to dive on that. Dives! Nice. That's a pretty slick rail.
Yeah. I mean, that's a nice turnaround.
Ooh, needed more damage.
Good.
Needed more. That's a heartbreaker.
It's a good weapon.
Still though, it can get damage on here with the plasma. Very, very low. And a little bit awkward. Kyto is going to be able to get a weapon before this red comes up. Will he commit to a fight? No, not just yet. From the top, looks for some damage, but walks away after that, onto a Y8. And now in defensive posture with the teleporter behind him. And he did have the weapon advantage. Does bring the stacks perilously close for Ivan, who lands a great rail. Kyto, by the skin of his teeth, does survive. And now, stacked to high heaven.
Yeah, Ivan's got the red and a little bit less actual armor here compared to Kyto's yellow. Let's see what's coming to the red. Kyto jumps in it and he looks like he gets out. Oh, nice LG puts Ivan away. And it's probably going to be a frag here for Kyto. It is. Oh, Ivan is completely screwed here. Easy conversion for Kyto. Easy.
Screwed like the opponents of England in the 2003 Rugby World Cup.
Great year for rugby. Oh, neutral frag there. Neither player getting much of an advantage. Let's see who gets a better spawn. Both going to go for the red. Kyto gets it. And he ends up with a nice shotgun.
Yeah, just good stack group there. Good stack group.
Yeah.
Shotgun's a good weapon, man.
Yeah, it is. It's one of those weapons which isn't really used until you see good players start to kind of crop up.
Yeah.
Kind of the lower down the rankings you see with the game, especially Reflex or Quick Life, the less variety you see in the weapons. At the very low levels, it's mostly rockets, and then you start to see rails and LGs crop into play, and then you see more of a breadth. Very close game here. Only 2 frags in it, and Ivanhoe back in control.
What can he do with it? Kyto with 1 commanding rocket.
Yeah.
And is now going to sit on this red. No, he moves away from the red. Is he going to drop down now? Ivan goes for the hunt. Kyto does not want the item, though. He's going to walk away. And that's a very weird little interaction. It was a bit like vaudeville, that was, Martin. They were running around the merry-go-round, as it were, just unable to spot each other. I think, like, both a little bit scared.
Yeah, I think Kyto could have got that red there. Because I don't think Ivanhoe was really...
He was chasing.
Yeah, he was chasing, but
for the first time in his life.
If Kyto got the red, he wouldn't have picked him up either. So, you know, not a huge moment in the game, but very interesting. Very interesting to look into the psychological aspects of why people do what they do.
Yeah. Martin apparently hoping to get a job on the podcast you learned about yesterday. Radio Lab. Who are you going to replace? Are you going to replace Strad Appenrob or Robert Krolwich?
Probably Robert Krolwich, because...
Wow, you can't replace Krolwich.
Oh, you can. What does he bring to the table?
Everything. He's old and he's nice. And also, Ivan is on an absolute tear. Hasn't missed anything in about 2 minutes. Now, 1 frag up against... Yeah. I mean, he's seed number 3, but I would have said my second favourite to win. I don't know if he's been playing late. Look, I haven't been keeping up with these. Let's just be frank. But historically, one of the best players in the game. And Ivan, also pretty illustrious. But I don't think he's won a big tournament.
I wouldn't put Ivanhoe at the same level as Kyto, at least from the last time I saw him play. It looks like...
Oh!
I say that
he's killed himself.
Yeah, and that was a really good time to get the frag because he got the Mega especially quickly after. And he's got a good position for this red here. Let's see if he can take it without too much of a bother.
I think he should be okay. Rels do come out, and now LG trying to knock Ivan away, and usually he's pretty disposed to that. Instead, he's looking aggressive. He's looking really clean. I'm liking a lot of his decisions. Seems to be, you know, maximizing these punishes.
Yeah.
And now, on the chase, the positioning's very good there. As, of course, Kyto is having to shoot past the 25 hangery thing. Also having to shoot up with rockets, much easier shot for Ivan. Which is like a chase you might not expect, but with the terrain, it works out. And a poor jump from Kyto. Ivan actually with a good movement, he sort of gets punished.
He gets punished by actually making the jump, which is, you didn't expect that.
Yeah, it's funny,
Kyto aggressively hitting the LG, dropping down.
It's clusterfuck. It's an absolute clusterfuck.
Walks into some himself, and now Kyto... He kind of has to play a bit for plus back here. He's not got much life to his name, only 2 health. Can he get away? He cannot.
Okay.
Red's up, but
Red, no health though. No health, and he doesn't go for the red straight away, which I think is kind of smart, because you might just get caught out if you're on 25 HP, but it does not work out here. Kyto now with a Y8, little bit extra health as well, and it's just 1 frag to make out. I mean, this is as slim and as narrow of a lead as you can get, and I mean, there's a world of difference from the last couple of games we've casted.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, reflex though. Reflex. Just shooting grenades in front of you gets you 100 damage. What a game. What a game.
What a game.
So Ivan here not committing to the red. He probably knew it was up, but instead he's going to settle for the Y8. Wants to keep away. Doesn't want this to go even. Just wants that Relon to get away, but the movement was a little bit slow. And I believe he weapon switched for... Well, what did it end up being? No real reason whatsoever. Kyto back in the lead now. Similarly slim, well, exactly as slim is the margin.
The difference also, Ivanhoe gave Kyto a big stack lead there.
Yep.
And Kyto made a great use of it. Instead, he's making good use of it here. He's got a good amount of red armor, 100 life, and he's really making it hard for Ivanhoe to make any fights happen. Not going to pick this one up. That's 25. Oh, this is more and more like it's Kyto's game.
Yeah, getting your mega pop like that hurts a ton.
Yeah.
That's like when you pop the what's it called? You know, the thing that the ladies have.
The cherry?
No, not the cherry. No, the biological term. You have to puncture
hymen.
the hymen, right? Yeah. It's like that, probably. I don't know. I've never been a woman.
The hymen of Ivanhoe.
That's it. He's bleeding everywhere. He's crying to his mum.
Yeah. The sheets run red with blood.
Oh, that's too far. Mega for Kyto. Ivan misses that rail as well, and this is the moment. This is the time. Moves away from the red, eats a big rocket, and now he's still in the pit. much like Chris Pratt in the seminal mockumentary Parks and Recreation. Kyto does fall though, so that that hurts. And it's a fuck you. It's a GG.
GG.
And what a game!
What a game! And more importantly, talking about Parks and Recreation, I don't know if you've heard about the bit of the drama with, is it Lee Park, the president of South Korea?
Lee Park? Lee Park? It might be.
Yeah, just getting removed from his post.